All right, and we are live from Biloxi, Mississippi, with our first match of the third episode of SOW Ignition.
And this is going to be a big one to start off this show. After how last week turned out, we have a huge stat card for you guys tonight. The women's division looking to take over again, but first, accompanied by none other than Kick-Ass Sharp, Marco Campio looking to get a huge win here, quite literally, against SOW Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, he beat SOW in the Grand Prix, but SOW has been on a bit of a redemption journey, and he's looking to continue that tonight by taking down one of the people he couldn't beat before. Now, Marco and Kick-Ass have been grouping together for a little bit now, and we're not quite sure how far this is going. They seem to just be aligned, but it is interesting to actually see them come out together rather than having one of them wait to ambush during the match like they have been.
Right. Both of these guys think they have been screwed over by the forces here at SOW. Now looking to take that out on SOW Jackson. And this man right here as well, Meiji Kaito.
Yeah, I was just going to say, SOW tonight is accompanied by Meiji Kaito. Obviously, knowing that Kick-Ass would be part of this, he decided to join together with SOW to ensure that this match would not be a one-sided beatdown. At least not, through the cheating tactics of Kick-Ass.
Exactly. Yeah, SOW Jackson, though, on a bit of a tear right now. And of course, Meiji Kaito delivering on all the promises we expected to see from him when he signed here at SOW. And while I don't expect a permanent alliance from these two, even a temporary alliance should have the entire locker room on notice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, SOW Jackson is a powerhouse, but he's a bit of a green wrestler. Meiji, with his experience, can easily solve the issues that SOW would have had throughout the Grand Prix.
Right, and of course, as you saw on the screen, they went with no disqualifications for this match.
Indeed. I believe that's just to ensure that if there's interference, this match still will have a decided conclusion.
Yeah, so we've got some nice new camera angles here for you guys as well as we continue to improve the quality of our production here at SOW.
And indeed, we also have new ring apron. And we improved the ring mat colors. The green is a little more on brand.
And of course, don't forget, we have our next huge event on August 10th. We are super excited for that show, the ramifications. The world title match has been set.
Indeed.
We'll hear from our world champion later tonight.
Yep, and on top of that, we also have the women's world title match on that show. We don't know the second competitor, but we do know that one of them, Kimura Aiko, will be here tonight, also discussing the way the tournament has been shaping out and her hopes for the future.
Right now, this match back and forth. A lot of striking here early on, and then SOW sent to the outside.
Yeah, big hammer blow, and of course, Kick-Ass immediately attempts to get involved.
But it's backfired on here as he's kind of getting his ass beat on the outside of the ring.
Yeah, and SOW gets right back in after showing Kick-Ass why you should not be messing with him.
But Marco looking to take advantage of that, but he fails. Big pile driver there.
Yeah,
that's gonna do some damage.
We've seen SOW employ those pile drivers for big damage early in the match. He doesn't quite seem to know how big of a move that is still. I don't think he cares though.
Yeah, he knows he's not. I mean, he could win with it in some circumstances, but he's really just trying to damage his opponent with that right there, especially between those massive legs of his. I mean, there's no way that doesn't make you see a little bit of stars.
No, not at all. I mean, this strike exchange is insane, by the way. They are going back and forth.
It is.
Oh, finally, Marco's
wow.
punches went out. Marco has been known to have a deceptively strong punch. I mean, we've seen him punch people straight out of the ring.
Exactly, but SOW, of course, using that power to regain momentum, and Marco knowing that he's really got to continue to deal that strike damage to wear down at SOW, because he's not going to be able to get too many big moves off that are going to deal significant damage, but the little small strikes can add up as we get later on into this contest.
Indeed. Now, one thing I do know about Marco is that he does come from a kickboxing background, and as far as I'm aware, he's almost never, if ever, used a grappling move outside of possibly a submission.
Definitely just not his style of wrestling. And it has led to some mild success early on, and there would be no bigger victory right now than another victory over SOW Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, ending SOW Jackson's current two-match winning streak right away would be pretty impressive.
It would drop off the ropes there.
Indeed.
But SOW gets right back up and grabs him by the head, and now a huge body slam off the ropes himself.
With a big, thunderous tree trunk leg drop. Oh my gosh, an attempt at a pile driver, but he's thrown out instead. And here comes Kick-Ass, as expected. Double team effort.
Double team, oh my god.
Yeah, some weird glitching with the camera there. Oh, and a trash can. But
and you have to wonder, Meiji Kaito just kind of letting this beatdown happen here.
Yeah, I know Meiji isn't one to interfere as long as they're not on his side, but it is quite questionable to not go over. Ooh, throw him on the can and shattered it.
And now a second leg drop, and that could change the whole momentum of this match. Marco being dealt huge damage by the weapon he brought into the match.
Big sliding lariat there.
And right now, Marco's got to be hurting. Another power.
Oh my god! He's set up! This is how Marco's last match ended, almost, with a move from the corner. Huge spear, but Marco's right up. Not even a chance to pin. That's wild.
Definitely an unexpected sequence there. Both these men down for a moment. And SOW has to be more shocked than anyone. I mean, that was a vicious spear in the center of the ring.
Yeah.
Marco just said,
Yeah, Marco seemed mostly unaffected by it. Oh my god, he's pushing him, and another body slam. Oh, but he doesn't go for another one. I guess he decided it's not worth it after the last one didn't accomplish enough.
Yeah, looking to deal a little bit of extra damage, but now gets knocked onto his butt for the efforts. But now once again taking things back to center. They're doing another huge
Oh,
power
here we
slam.
go.
Wait a minute.
He's set up for it again. Is it gonna have an impact this time? Big spear!
Oh my goodness!
And the cover!
And the cover! 1, 2,
2.9!
These two men might know each other better than most in the
Oh, that uppercut!
Oh my god, straight out of Street Fighter!
Vicious uppercut right there.
But unable to capitalize. I mean, I think SOW is probably more powerful now than he was at the start of the match. He's just feeling it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that the punishment he took from the trash can has really stepped up his game. Big rolling punch, though, takes him down. And there's that big shoulder tackle that SOW loves to employ.
So, of course, it's not surprising that SOW wants to get this third straight victory. I mean, just imagine what that would do for him in their rankings, as, you know, August 10th is going to be here before we know it, and after that, we'll be looking for yet another challenger for the world title.
Indeed, and let's not forget there is another title that has yet to be announced, but should be arriving for that show as well.
And a third straight victory would have SOW in the conversation to possibly go for that new championship. And now the elbow strikes to the neck. Oh, wow, the Blackpool Combat Club there.
Yeah. Quite Quite a vicious match we are seeing here. Up the top, we've seen him do this before. Shooting star press.
I'm not sure if he got all of it.
I think he missed a good chunk of that, yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that Marco's on his chest, so there wouldn't have been a way to pin anyways afterwards. He would have had to get up and roll him over.
Tired.
Yeah, they're exhausted.
They are truly giving it their all in this match. Marco finally gets to his feet.
Ooh, big knee to the gut, but he still can't take SOW down with that. Oh, the straight punch!
And SOW, like I said near the start of this match, feeling the effects of all of those strikes adding up together. It feels like those moves didn't do much early on, but now they're paying huge dividends for Marco here.
Indeed. I mean, we could be seeing one of his high-power finishing maneuvers come soon. Another major uppercut.
Crazy.
Oh, he's calling for it, but SOW counters.
Huge impact DDT. Both men are down. What opening contest here on Ignition.
Indeed. Much crazier than I was expecting, honestly. I knew that both of these two men could deliver decent matches, but I didn't realize either one of them could go this long. With how vicious both men are in the ring, I thought this match would be much shorter. Oh, some missed strike attempts from Marco.
And that's where the fatigue is setting in here.
It doesn't have a very good judge position anymore. Spine buster.
Oh, off the ropes. You know what's coming. Oh, no.
Yeah, it looks like Marco was standing up, and he decided SOW to stop the run. Notice it wasn't going to accomplish anything here. Oh, big combo.
Oh, my God. Can he capitalize?
And there's the kick. That kick usually, oh, my God, SOW gets up. That kick almost always spells the end for the match, but not this time.
Unbelievable. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Death Valley Driver.
Can SOW capitalize? The cover, 1, 2.
Marco kicks out again. Goodness. How much punishment can this man take? I know he's called the Don, but he's really living up to the father of the family name.
Going blow for blow with SOW Jackson, who staggered off the ropes.
Big uppercut, Shote.
But Marco not going for the pin. Surprisingly, needs a spine buster as a result.
Into a leg drop, but he's right back up again. Thrown out of the ring. I don't know about that. SOW. Oh, SOW just immediately throws Kick-Ass off. But he gets hit with a bat for his troubles. I'm not sure about the strategy of tossing him out to the Kick-Ass side.
Yeah, I have to question the strategy here. And now the beatdown could commence. And both these men on the outside of the ring, we've seen that the refs have no issue counting out both competitors.
SOW gets back in. Where's Marco?
SOW is in. SOW is in. Marco is down. He's on his feet.
Oh, he gets in just in time.
Wow.
Oh, that was close.
Have you subscribed yet, folks?
Oh, my God. What? I've never seen SOW do that. He carried him like it was nothing.
Double leg drop. He's picking him up. Now you've got to finish this match right here.
I'm floored by this contest. This has been one epic battle tonight. Oh, I thought SOW won it, but Marco back up.
Both men down. The crowd losing their minds here. I have no idea who's going to win this.
I couldn't tell you. If this had been a few weeks ago in the Grand Prix, my bets would have been on Marco 100%. But here tonight, SOW has had such a battle, and oh my God, Thunderfall!
He wasted on the outside. What was he thinking here?
I mean, he's just trying to get these two out of his hair. Marco threw him out so Kick-Ass could do more damage. SOW decided that it was time to deal with this.
He's got the steps, but he misses.
He missed with the steps, but he counters the attack. But SOW getting in the ring and leaving, restart the count. Deadlift brainbuster from Kick-Ass, but he landed on the steps. I don't know if that was smart. Marco's taking a quick breather outside as the count goes up. I don't know why SOW went right back out. Maybe. I mean, the count's restarted again.
SOW and Kick-Ass have their own history here.
They do. It seems he's getting a little distracted, honestly, that Kick-Ass is out here. All right, both competitors back in the ring again. And this contest is still going.
As a reminder, folks, this match does have a 30-minute time limit. We just crossed the 25-minute mark. 4.5 minutes are remaining.
A draw could absolutely devastate Marco here. I mean, being unable
SOW would take it because it's not a loss, but I think this would do a lot of damage to Marco's ego for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, it might almost do more than a loss. I mean, any move can knock you out for 3 seconds, but being unable to keep SOW down, even as SOW can't take him out.
Right, as we know, Marco
big spear.
Time. Wait a minute, this could be it. 1, 2.
Another 2.9.
But as we know, Marco has always thought of himself as above SOW.
Indeed. Right into the corner.
Weapons be the difference maker here. I mean, those are going to do more damage than even strikes. Here we go with this move again. It is a across the ring power slam.
Yeah, I
to the ropes.
Big leg drop.
What is SOW thinking? Letting Marco get back up, a Irish whip to the ropes.
Some corner shoulder tackles. Up to the top. Oh, he's going for it. Shooting star press. He has to pin him. Oh, he didn't pin. Oh!
What does he have?
Argentine backdrop.
Now, could that be it? 2.
Oh my God. What is it going to take to keep Marco down?
Is it possible? We got a minute and a half left in this match.
And there's those punches that send you straight out.
Now more stabs, but he whiffs. How do you miss that? Now Kick-Ass Sharp come here. Meiji Kaito not involving himself at all.
I'm honestly surprised. I figured Meiji would be out here, but maybe he's just moral support for SOW. Maybe SOW told him not to interfere.
But right now we're looking like we have a possible time limit draw.
I almost think it's guaranteed.
Chaos breaking out on Ignition, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, I think SOW is like done with the match, given he reset the count there.
I think so. I think these guys are gonna have to go at it again in the near future. Wow.
Wow.
War.
That was
both men.
Incredible. Holy shit. I mean, that was a hell of an opening contest tonight. All right, here we are with our second contest of the night, the first semifinals match of the women's title eliminator, and coming out first is Killer Eve Moreau.
You know, still trying to catch our breath after that opening contest, but as we've talked about every episode, one of the best women's divisions in all professional wrestling is right here in SOW, and this woman is definitely looking to put herself in the history books. Moving on to the finals of this Women's World Title Eliminator Tournament.
But she's got to go. Yeah, she's got to go through the North Star. Nishi Kazumi. Both women debuting new gear tonight. And Nishi Kazumi's knee pads do not lie. This is one of the GOATs of the women's division in almost any company that she's in. We'll have to see.
To move on to the finals here as well. I mean, of course, she believes that she should be there, but so do all 4 women left in this tournament. But only one of them will get that opportunity on August 10th to challenge for the first ever Women's World Champion.
Indeed. Now, we saw last week Nishi Kazumi's match, and we know her game.
We also know the power of, well, I would say the power of Eve, but she's been pushed right into the corner to start this match.
Yeah, I mean, Nishi's showing she's not afraid of a powerhouse. But then immediate massive dropkick to the face. And thrown into the ropes again for a flying knee. Eve using...
This is not how you want this match to start if you're Kazumi, because Eve can quickly chain together these power moves, and all of a sudden you're down for the 3 count.
Yeah, but we also have seen Kazumi use knees and kicks to her own advantage, so it's quite interesting to see Eve start with the same strategy. I guess we'll have to see whose legs are more powerful if that's the strategy Eve wants to go for.
Of course, Eve with one of the standout performances from the 4-way match, which you can watch right here on the YouTube channel. Make sure you do, because holy, what a match that was.
Indeed. It is our first highlight match. Highlight from Rev Your Engines. It was, in my personal opinion, the best match of the night.
I definitely agree with that. There's so much at stake in this match. So much at stake tonight in general for the women's division. I mean, we're going to know the 2 finalists for the World Title Eliminator Tournament.
Indeed, which that final will be, as I've been told, the main event next week.
As it should be. As we continue on our road to Burnout, make sure you are following the Twitch channel as well, so you know when we go live. You don't want to miss a moment of that card. It's shaping up to be something special.
Indeed. We've already got... We know the tag champions will be defending their title. We know the women's champion will be crowned. We know that Hermes versus Clint Cassidy is going to be on that card. And we know there's going to be one more champion crowned as well. The details of which I believe are actually to be revealed next week.
And now these 2 women settling into this match. Giant the Swinger!
Eve is famous for slinging her opponents around like rag dolls.
Stage of one of her trainers, Claudio Castagnoli, right there with the giant swing. And now, ooh, huge knee right to the face, takes Eve down.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, Nishi, like I said before, like we've said plenty of times, her knees, those knee kicks are a dangerous tool. I am surprised, though, we haven't seen much of her leg work that she usually employs in these matches. Not many dragon screws or short leg holds. Makes me wonder
definitely. Oh my god, what a deadlift suplex. Jeez.
Oh, yeah. There's another massive knee to the face. Into a pin. And getting a 2 count 6 minutes in.
I think that shows you how powerful those knee strikes are, that this early she's able to get Eve down.
And a jumping knee drop, too. And there's the dragon screw.
It was only a matter of time.
Yeah, it seems she's decided...
That Irish whip, they just clash in the ring. And you know, Eve's not going to let that momentum stay out of her corner for long.
No, she has to maintain it, too. I mean, the more momentum you lose to a speedy, agile wrestler like Nishi Kazumi, the worse you're doing when you're a power wrestler of Eve's ilk.
Now a series of strikes into the corner. Oh, my God.
Into a dragon suplex.
And that's got both women down. I mean, that definitely dealt a serious amount of damage, but here we go, another running knee.
And up
and now to the top.
And a knee drop again. Doing a quick bit of taunting, then picks her opponent up, gets a boot to the face, but then follows it up with some knees to her opponent. Solid back and forth exchanges tonight. Ooh, put up top. Oh my God. Muscle Buster. Oh!
Eve with the cover. 1, 2. Wow!
Oh! I thought that was it. Oh, she's in the corner.
No way. After taking a muscle buster?
Psycho knee! 1, 2. Oh my God! I swore that was it. I mean, these two women are not going at the same pace as the men before them. They are at breakneck speeds tonight.
No, they want to wrap this up quick. They're not interested in a 60-minute time limit draw.
No, they don't even want to go more than 15, it looks like. Another big knee to the face and another pin. Gets kicked right out of. Crucifix pin attempt.
Into the ropes.
Yeah, too close. Eve got her foot right on them. Ooh, a base buster suplex.
And Eve feeling it. Wanted to seize the momentum. Oh no.
Up to the top. The elbow drop.
Right to the back of the head. Eve must capitalize here. She throws her against the ropes.
Ooh, mistimed.
Unfortunate for
thigh
Eve.
kicks.
That was the perfect opportunity to possibly put this match away.
Yeah, I got to agree. Ooh, big whip. I mean, Nishi does not look remotely worried. That is a far distance, and she doesn't cover it.
Misses.
The opponent, Eve, got right up after and immediately said, this is light work, but she gets a knee to the gut for her troubles, and Nishi back to the top, goes for a knee drop again and lands it this time, but both women are down.
And this is just how much it means to both these women an opportunity to main event Ignition next week and possibly punch a ticket to Burnout.
Yeah, and I mean, ooh, there's that massive leapfrog, but Nishi is like, this doesn't mean anything to me.
Completely unfazed.
Immediately locks in one of those holds, but she hasn't done much damage to those legs, so it doesn't stick. Back to the top again. She's waiting. The double knee drop. And then going right back up. Oh my God!
Kick from the heavens.
Into a moonsault.
But the rope break. Wow.
Yeah, the ropes were way too close that time, and Eve knew it. Deadlift brainbuster.
What a sequence there. But Eve now looking to regain momentum, but can she? It doesn't look like she can.
No, Nishi's knees are still keeping her held off. Oh, there's that dragon screw. But Nishi's tired.
I mean, she just gave her all in that sequence there. Hopefully, she was looking for the victory for sure. And to be honest, if the ropes weren't right there, I think she might have had it.
I gotta agree. Eve was saved by the positioning in the ring. I mean, this match, it has been pretty breakneck paced, but it seems like it's starting to slow down a bit. They're running low on steam.
That's because the moves like this. Constant top rope moves into the cover. 1, 2, but no.
Yeah, not this time. Big knee to the gut.
A missed kick there.
Oh, but the knee did not miss. And another knee to the face.
I think this is the first time we've seen someone really take Eve like this. I mean, the damage that's being dealt here.
Oh my God, what is she doing? Oh, big double knee to the face in the corner.
Get the doctors ready backstage. We might have a concussion check. Double knee drop.
And both women are down again. Nishi's really tiring herself out, but it seems she's still able to get up before Eve.
Her reliance on the top rope moves, if she's not able to secure a victory soon, I mean, she's going to end up burning herself out. And at that point, we know Eve can go over 50 minutes into a match.
Oh, for sure. We've got another Spirit Punch rush here.
Oh
and
my God,
Nishi's
the
knee
drop.
takes her down. Double knee, Meteora!
The pin, 1, 2,
But a
no,
kick out.
Eve.
The Dragon Screw.
20 minutes have elapsed in this contest. The women showing that they're capable of putting on banger after banger after banger.
The
And now
pin.
another pin attempt.
And another kick out at 2. Eve is not going to lose here, she says.
Can she capitalize? No,
She
she
gets
gets a
hit.
leg caught.
Yeah. And a thigh kick rush to an elbow drop to the knee. We've seen those legs are starting to take some serious punishment.
But Nishi has exhausted herself. Even after landing her own move, she's having to rest on the mat for a moment. And then, again,
Oh
facing Eve.
my God, she's calling for it.
Wait a minute. From there? From there?
There's the knee kick. Can
But
she
she's
capitalize?
down. She's
No,
tired.
she's
No,
too
Eve up on
tired.
her feet. Again, the over-reliance on the big splash moves from the top
Kami,
rope.
go away.
1, 2,
Eve
3.
pulls it out. Nishi wore herself out too much to be able to pin, and she lost because of it.
And Eve bunches her ticket to next week's main event.
Indeed. All right. So now we have our GM coming out, and I believe it's time to hear from our world champion once more.
And on his way to the ring now, none of the big news, Carrie Alice.
Yeah, and we'll see if we have big news again tonight. And here he comes.
And you know he's going to have opinions on his opponent for Burnout on August 10th live on Twitch.
Indeed, I mean, he and his opponent, Clint, have had quite the fierce back and forth since Hermes managed to win the title in the first place. Honestly, since Hermes beat Clint in round 1 of the Grand Prix. It was a pretty insane main event last week.
Hermes, of course, up for the challenge.
Yeah, I mean, our champion has never backed down. That's part of his in-ring style, too. He never backs down.
Cocky statement from the first ever World Heavyweight Champion here in SOW.
Yeah, I mean, he's saying we haven't seen his full moveset, and that's interesting to me. I'm not sure what we haven't seen. He's gone crazy in his matches. I guess they have been kind of short, and he does almost always win utilizing the same maneuvers. Hello?
Uh-oh.
And we're back, and Clint Cassidy has made it to the ring. Once again, interrupting Hermes' promo.
What a fit.
He's in his full cowboy gear tonight. And as usual, he's got some confidence behind him, which, to be fair, he did show quite a bit of new maneuvers in that last match. So it's very possible he's got plenty left to show.
Now, why would he think Hermes would back out?
A match contract, okay. I mean, a live match signing next week is, we haven't had that done yet.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm listening too.
Whoa, what an announcement. The challenge thrown out.
Last man standing. That is insane.
More big news.
Yeah, I mean, holy shit. All right, we have another rankings match tonight. And this one is between one of our top luchadors, El Rey de Guerra, in, new blue gear.
Looks sick as hell. And he's ready to get back into the swing of things here tonight with a nice singles match. You know, he's been on the sideline managing his boys the last couple of weeks, but tonight he said, I need to get in that ring myself.
Yep. Yeah, we know that on the first Ignition, he had a devastating loss to Caster Leakton after 45 minutes. So tonight is his chance to get out and build back up his points in the rankings. But his opponent is the other main eventer from last week. And
now desperately needs a bounce back victory.
Yeah, after 2 losses, basically back to back, he really needs this upgrade. And is this new music?
New music, because he's ready to put the past behind him. He looks to start fresh with a huge victory here tonight to be able to accomplish just that.
All right. And no House of Troubles or Sindudarlo at the ring, because if I remember correctly, Kerry Ellis told me both are banned from ringside.
Yes, he said this is needs to be a pure rankings match. This is important for, as we talked about a couple times, that next singles title that's going to be introduced, and you don't want any disqualification or anything to really sully an opportunity for either of the competitors. An early pin attempt there, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, big chest slap. You can hear that echo from over here at the commentary table.
Yeah, that chop hurt. Don't want to get hit by one of those. Shoulder tackle. Stomp. Woods
is being really aggressive to open this match up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess after... Damn!
Oh my god, the stomps.
I guess after that loss last week, he really wants the credibility regained. I mean, he was above El Rey de Guerra during the Grand Prix in points. He even, in fact, the whole reason he was there at the main event of Rev Your Engines was because he beat El Rey de Guerra.
Of course, El Rey de Guerra also looking for a bit of bounce back momentum here after, you know, a rough start in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I mean,
Ignition.
Caster Leakton is another one of the reasons that El Rey de Guerra did not make it to that main event, having been unable to beat him in 30 minutes, and then showing that even if he had more time, as we saw in the first episode of Ignition, Caster would have eventually been the one to win. And we've got a guillotine choke locked in. And it looks...
Restricting the airflow there.
Yeah, and it looked like
early on this match.
Looked like it was a little hard for Ray to get out of that.
Able to catch his breath, but now a little strike exchange here in the corner. Little Viva La Raza to a huge knee to the top rope. Now I would hope that they watched the match before this one, and he will make the same mistakes. of what happens when you spam high-risk maneuvers, but it looks like that may not be the case. Frog Splash!
That could have been an early fall.
And that definitely would have done damage to ZC Woods there. I mean, he would have lost his mind. But as we know here in SOW, any move can knock you out for 3 seconds.
Yeah, and I gotta say, just a moment ago, we saw El Rey de Guerra do a sick dodge of the Superman punch attempt from ZC Woods. He's in very much control after an early dominance from ZC. Woods taking the time to catch his own breath after Ray did the same. Looks
That's
like
exactly what ZC needs to do right now, because he had completely lost control of the match there.
Yeah, and now he's taking his time on the outside. He's making Ray wait. And back in.
For the 8.
Yeah,
definitely mind games there, and it looks like he might have paid off. Immediately gets control, gets right down to the ground, and now starting to work that knee. If you take out the knees, there's no high-flying moves.
Oh my God, the Art de Guerra! He stole it!
Respect.
Doesn't even pin after stealing his opponent's finisher. That's wild.
That's definitely not going to get him over with the boys in the back. There's 2 things you don't want to do to a luchador. You don't want to steal that finisher, and you don't want to rip that mask off.
Yeah, I got to agree. But for Woods, it looks like it's not mattering. 2.9. Oh, that was close.
And you got to think back to that 8 count outside the ring. The mind games went crazy.
But a frog splash again.
Frog splash.
Kick out at 2. And that was a fresh 2. He got out right as the mat ref's hand hit that mat.
Yeah, there was no doubt that was a very early kick out.
But another frog splash again. And it gets to 3.
What a huge victory for El Rey de Guerra, and a huge, huge loss for ZC Woods.
Yeah, I mean, Woods, it's the same story we've seen before. He came in underestimating his opponent. Ooh.
And it is time for the tag team division to take center stage.
Literally, as this is the center of our card tonight. And this is the Honored's new theme.
We know Castor Lichten looking to kind of take over SOW here as he leads his men to the ring in a huge tag team rankings match.
Yeah.
Things did not go their way last time, but
No, Cinder Darlo managed to clutch it out. And now they're up against a technical masterpiece of a tag team. Though we have seen that this tag team doesn't actually seem to be able to pull out very many wins anymore. They had a strong, what felt like a strong start, but they've been on the back foot for a minute now.
they are looking to bounce back tonight. We don't have a ton of tag teams here in SOW at the moment, and so that makes every win and loss that much heavier on the rankings itself.
Oh, for sure. Because, I mean, whichever tag team does make it to Burnout, if they lose that match, that's going to put them back pretty hard, and that will give either of these teams a good chance to get in. However, as you can see, tonight is a tornado tag match with no DQ, no countouts.
And I heard that was at the request of Castor Lichten himself to make sure that the Honored could truly showcase their talents, he says.
Indeed. His plan was for Al and Alexei to wrestle together, but I don't know about that, honestly. I mean, we've seen in the past Chikara Strife and Seiji Fairs They work really well together. And we don't know how Alexei and Al really work as a team.
They were impressive in their defeat last week, but of course Caster furious with that result.
Oh yeah, he was not happy to see these two that he has personally taken under wing. Oh my God, that was awesome. Lose their first match together.
He has title aspirations for all three of them, and like we said just a few minutes ago, I mean, a loss in the tag team division right now just carries so much weight. And of course, singles matches matter as well, but there's, you know, a bit more time to bounce back from that. While the tag division, I mean, you could plummet to the bottom of the card, and you have all three teams possibly to get through to have even a shot at a title.
Yeah, and I mean, that'll only get, honestly, with an early losses like this, even as we get more tag teams, if you're at the back of the line, you're gonna have to beat every new tag team that shows up in order to prove yourself.
Big splash there, and a cover attempt, but only a 1.
Yeah, I mean, Seiji wasn't gonna go down at only 3 minutes into the match. Both him and Chikara are extremely capable of going for 30 plus minutes. We've got a strike exchange in the corner.
Would mean a lot for the Honored, and also to make sure they don't end up on the bad side of Caster there on the outside, who is watching this very, very closely.
Yeah, we do know Caster is not a man to interfere very often in matches. He may get on the ropes a little to distract a ref, but we only saw him do that, I believe, once last week, unlike his proteges who were interfering constantly. Multiple kicks to attempt to force Al to break that hold up, and eventually it works.
Big shoulder thrust.
In the back of that, we have Chikara just punching the hell out of Alexei's face. But Alexei manages to get up, and oh my God, H-bomb!
Wait a minute! Oh, but he picks him up.
Yeah, it might be a little too early for him to go for pins.
But the ref doing a great job of keeping up with the action, making sure that he doesn't miss a moment of it.
Yeah, and right as Alexei is thrown out of the corner, Chikara is thrown into it. Seiji attempts to get the crossface on, but Al quick to break it up. And now we have a face lock from Chikara, and once again Al's right there, and then another crossface from Seiji. And these two men have to get rid of Al. I don't know why they're still just trying to put Alexei in face locks on the ground while Al's right there to break it up. Oh, a submission from Al, but on the other side, a submission from Seiji. That would have been an interesting way to end the match.
Indeed, these two teams giving it their all right from the word go.
Big face buster.
Now, have you heard from Kerry Ellis how a win for either team would affect their rankings, as both of them have lost to oh my God, their names have escaped me.
Sindhu Darlo, I believe.
Yes, Sindhu Darlo, yes.
Yeah, so from what I know, at the moment, it seems Sindhu Darlo is the most aligned to be the challengers for the tag title at Burnout. And in order to ensure their spot, they're going to have to face a tag team next week. Though what tag team we haven't been made aware of.
Possibly the winner of this match.
It's very possible. I mean, I'm not sure what Kerry has in mind. He's been very cryptic about it. Jumping elbow drop from the top. We've seen a lot of elbow drops from the top.
Ooh, a Boston Crab.
Oh, but the ref is distracted from the pin. That would have definitely been the 3. I mean, there's only one ref. He can only pay attention to one victory attempt per match, or at a time. So when 2 of them are going on like that...
there's a 2 count. The camera struggling to keep up with all this action here.
Yeah, it's having some trouble. I'm not sure what our cam op was doing in that moment. Thankfully, it seems we haven't missed much of anything in brief away.
And I just continued back and forth action between these two tag teams.
And we've got double submissions. Yeah, well, this time it looks like it was, Jesus. We're going to have to get that cameraman to focus up.
I'll think Sting's in those rafters, so.
Oh my God! Blue Thunder Bomb! Broken up. All right, it looks like we've got the camera reset. Said there were some bugs working.
Good.
Big H-bomb! But the pin attempt is countered.
Into the ropes, but then changes targets.
Yeah, it looks like he actually was just trying to get him away, but it didn't work. And a big H-bomb again! And a figure four locked in. Ooh, Al distracts Seiji. Oh, but they get to the ropes.
Big body slam, strike to the back of the head.
And we've got double submissions in again. But it's the ropes and then a breakaway from Al. Countered that brainbuster attempt right into a headlock. But he gets tossed into the corner.
Big sitting dropkick there. Now a suplex.
Some chest slaps in the corner. Ouch!
Right in front of Caster Lichten. That's got to be a message sent right there.
Yeah, and now he's got his sniper crossface locked in. I believe he calls this the price of freedom. Ooh, attempt at a Northern Light suplex. Completely and immediately broken by Alexei. And this contest is going on.
And as we expected, there's a lot of back and forth action here from these two teams.
Yep. I mean, at this rate, it's going to come down. Oh!
Oh! Using his tag team partner as a weapon there, the Irish Whip.
Yeah, I mean, we know that Alexei, a blue thunder bomb! But he kicks out at 2.9.
You can see the frustration on Caster Lichten's face from here because he thought that could have been the end of the match.
Yeah, he was very worried. Guillotine choke.
Trying to break up the submission, finally does.
Yeah, finally gets it. Chikara had been in the way. Stops that double team attempt.
Big strike combo there. Can either
and the price of freedom locked in again. But Alexei just gets right out. Big brainbuster.
Pin attempt here, but no, only a 2.
Oh my God! Massive double team maneuver. And they attempt another one, only to get blocked, and then Alexei takes one from the live stream.
A little double clothesline style action there. Oh, super kick, suplex! Oh my goodness!
But the pin is countered.
What a night it has been. Every match delivering so far.
Oh yeah, for sure. And now we have an STF locked in. I mean, we've seen Seiji Fairs is very big on submissions.
Well, it looks like Caster Lichten has shown the Honored here how they can counter these submissions or how they can withstand a lot of damage.
Yeah, he also is a submission master himself. Ooh, the diving headbutt attempt, but Seiji just walks away. And I honestly can't blame him. I would have done the same.
Nice
What is this?
Samoa Joe.
Package powerbomb!
1, 2, but breaks the pin at the last moment. That might have been it.
I think that would have been it.
And now another STF?
Walked right in. We know this match has a 60-minute time limit, which was also by the request of Caster. He stated to Kerry that since it's going to be a tornado tag, there will be no cut play limits. So they'll need the full 60 minutes to get a guaranteed sure winner. And the match, I mean, we've started to see these pins take longer and longer. If we get a pin attempt done with enough time, we might actually see a finish.
Again, a lot of really powerful submission moves being used in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Someone could tap out after they just get taken to their absolute limit.
For sure. And I do believe Al Markley also has submissions in his repertoire. We've seen a few, in fact, I believe, in this match, but he has not been able to hold them on.
A lot of these guys getting tired here. We are over 23 minutes into this Tornado Tag Team match.
Indeed.
Uppercut versus chest slap exchange. Oh my God, what a combo.
Yeah, some slaps into a big forearm elbow there. Oh, and he stole the price of freedom, but it gets broken up. If Alexei had been up to prevent Chikara from stopping that submission attempt, we might have actually seen Seiji tap out to his own finish.
What a message that would have sent.
Indeed.
A possible miscommunication.
H-bomb!
H-bomb! But the pin attempts continuously countered.
Yeah,
as we cross the 25-minute mark.
It's quite wild to see. Every time they go down, Seiji and Chikara are like, no, I'm not done.
Like you said, they're looking to really bounce back in front of the SOW faithful. And a tag team victory here would do a lot for that.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see Caster Langton running out of patience. While he did ask for the 60-minute time limit, I think that was more of like an insurance policy, and he expected his guys have already wrapped this one up.
Yeah, I imagine he's not very pleased with how long this is going.
Constant submissions here. That's going to do a lot of damage. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the power of Chikara Strife with those slams and throws. But Alexei is a lot in the tank. And Al thrown out of the ring, but he gets right back in.
Not a missed opportunity there. The live stream could have quickly capitalized, but no.
Spinning back fist into the pin.
Wait a minute. 1, 2.
Oh, he kicks out at 2. There was no interruption there. And we've got a pin attempt, and it kicks out at 2 again, but on the other side. Yeah, the ref is attention.
Shout out to the ref to getting to both possible match finishes there.
Big spinning elbow to the back of the head. Massive back suplex as well.
Double knees, we've seen plenty of those tonight.
Yes, we have.
Know that they can cost you matches.
Yep. Whoa!
Oh, wait a minute.
Torpedo Moscow! But the ref is distracted by a submission. Oh, he tried to get to the count, but it was too long.
Super kick, suplex.
Into
a single leg crab.
Rope break.
Wow. Neither team wanting to give up here. Submissions everywhere, pin attempts everywhere.
And we are
another banger match on Ignition.
Yeah, we are now past the 30-minute mark. Dragon screw. And then, oh my God, that arm breaker pull down. Seiji and Chikara giving this everything they have.
And the crowd losing their minds. Surprised they got a fight forever chant at this point. You know they're thinking it though.
Yeah.
Okay, a kick to the air.
I guess he's just showing off. He's still got a lot left in the tank.
Which is impressive. Over 30 minutes in.
Now we've got a strike exchange running. Two of them.
Strike exchanges.
Chikara wins the first, but Al... Oh, no! Alexei gets back up! And a big short arm lariat.
So much fight being shown by both of these teams.
Into the ropes
Into the
again.
ropes.
Oh, my God, the Famouser! But he's... Oh, the Al was in the way. And Alexei rolls out before a pin can be made. Wait a minute.
Which of these teams gonna gain the advantage?
And he's...
Another submission attempt.
Yeah, in the ropes. And we've got one over here with those forearms. European uppercut. Attempted a back grapple, but it gets countered.
Another crossface broken up there on the other side of the ring.
Oh my God. Oh, a chop dodged. Big kick to the face. Big running elbow, too.
This could be another elbow drop. What a chain of moves here,
Oh.
but no.
Oh, he attempted the package powerbomb, but it got countered.
Distraction at the bottom of the ring. Big elbow drop.
Massive
Not
elbow
spinning,
drop.
Lumping elbow drop.
These two
Look at
teams.
this.
Oh,
Look at this.
transitioning right into a Boston Crab. Oh my God, the submissions are just non-stop.
They are looking for that tap out. They don't want just a regular victory. They want the ultimate victory in professional wrestling, the submission. That's in my opinion, for the record.
That's completely fair. I mean, if you force your opponent to say, I give up, I quit, to tap out, there's nothing more humiliating. Massive exploder. Ooh, but a
Now
Sambo
down to the belly.
suplex.
I was going for a running attack, but fall into the roll-up. 1, 2, but no.
I don't know how this is going to end. Russian leg sweep. And another belly-to-belly.
These guys have to be exhausted. Almost 40 minutes into this match.
And the price of freedom for the like 7th time tonight. But Al is always there, and Alexei knows it. He's not going to give up.
A big kick to the back of the head there. Oh my goodness, what a drop kick. But neither team, I think the most impressive part of this match is neither team has really had any kind of considerable advantage at any point in this match.
No, I mean, we've got a figure 4 locked in, but as usual, the partner's right there to break it up. Al dumped out of the ring. And as you see, Caster refuses to interfere. Oh my God. He breaks up one submission, and Seiji gets up and immediately locks in another. If
wasted opportunity there. Now all 4 men back in the ring.
yeah, I was gonna say if they had had the ability to capitalize there, Al and Alexei could have run away with it. Ooh, Alexei knocked out of the ring, but Al manages to hold his own long enough to allow for Alexei to get in. Oh my God! But
no
Seiji,
gonna finish.
I mean, Seiji got right up. What is it gonna take?
These two teams looking to show you that records may not tell the full story of what you're capable of in the ring.
Oh my God, a counter! And he waits. Oh,
no,
but
it changed his mind.
yeah.
He watched the match earlier. He said, "I will not be like Kazumi."
What is is Alexei looking for? A flying H-bomb from the top, but he's tired! Wait! 1, 2, 3! He's done it! With a flying H-bomb from the top, Al distracted Shikara just long enough. Oh my God, I think Al's not done.
They're not done fighting.
Al wants more. Oh, but he misjudged the distance there. Either way, the honored win. All right, after that insane tag match we just had, it's time for the last rankings match for tonight, I believe. Oh, no, I'm wrong. There is one more on the card, but this is the second to last rankings match.
Of course, this match will have future implications for the Women's World Championship.
Indeed. I mean, every match between the women matters for those rankings. And Aaliyah Pope coming to the ring.
She's looking for that real signature victory here. Of course, being eliminated from the tournament. Being the first eliminated in the 4-way match back at Rev Your Engines.
But her opponent is somebody who took Bia Quinn to time. Now, obviously, that didn't happen a second time. But to even pull that off once is pretty impressive.
Oh, absolutely.
Here comes the Wildflower, Hoshina Kimiko.
Looking for a signature victory of her own. I mean, like you said, every match in this women's division matters, but for these women, like, a loss here would put them pretty much firmly in the back of the line.
Oh, if Aaliyah loses tonight, I'm pretty sure that's 3 losses in total in her singles career in SOW. I don't think she'd be getting a shot at the women's title anytime soon.
There's some nice chain wrestling to start this match.
Yeah, on a Hoshina Kimiko side, a loss would be bad, but she does at least have a draw in her resume as well. So that would give her some measure of points. Aaliyah losing, I mean, it would just be 3 straight losses, 0 points. Oh my God!
Look at this.
Hoshina Kimiko showing off her agility and flexibility.
And also kind of showing the difference in the experience between these two. We've talked about this a lot during Aaliyah Pope's matches, but she is a rookie. And we know that Hoshina Kimiko is far from that, a very experienced competitor from Japan.
Yeah, I mean, she's been wrestling just like most of the women who came here from Japan since she was very young. I believe she started her training at only 14.
Right now, she's looking to take control of this match.
Yeah, a very, very strong start for her. Aaliyah is managing to get some counters with those big kicks, but it's not doing a whole lot overall.
Definitely. And of course, the big question and the question mark so far that's kind of defining her career so far here in SOW is, will Aaliyah finally learn when to go for the pin?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Kimiko has that much set down. She knows her big moves. She knows what combinations win her matches. And even though she hasn't held a world title yet, she's held plenty of gold. Tag titles, mid-card titles, you name it, she's held it.
She is no stranger to success in this industry. While, again, Leah Pope going through her rookie year here and going through kind of what you would expect from someone who's relatively new to the scene. But, again, she has a lot of talent, and we've seen her hit a lot of really impressive moves. It's just knowing when to go for the victory that's really kind of holding her back, and that could change tonight.
It very well could. She might have already learned maybe a bit from her own stablemates in the Dark Crusade. I mean, we've seen how they have adapted to multiple losses. Going into Grand Prix, they were 0-2 against Moment for Life, and then they lost the first round match as well, and managed to finally come back and win not only both matches on Rev Your Inches, but the match of the main event of our first Ignition as well. It seems growth is a big part of that stable. So we'll have to see if Aaliyah Pope can live up to that same mantra.
For sure. You know, that's kind of eating at her a little bit. Like her stablemates have won the tag titles, and she hasn't won anything yet. And while they would never put that pressure on her, but it's got to be in the back of her mind regardless.
Yeah, and I just got a comment on something I saw a moment ago. Kimiko slapped the taste out of Aaliyah Pope's mouth earlier with that stepping Shote.
Yeah, and then put her in that headlock afterwards.
Oh my God, sweet poison!
To the bridge, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, lightning about struck for the first time for Aaliyah Pope.
I think that was the first time we've ever seen her hit her finisher. That
wasn't enough.
No, I mean, it's only been 7 minutes, but it took her to 2.9 this early in the match. That maneuver does damage, clearly.
Yeah, definitely. You can see Hoshina Kimiko's kind of struggling to catch her breath there, even after dealing an offensive move. Now, a big power slam.
Oh, my God. Oh, huge boot to the face, but she doesn't pin. She picks her up.
And gets suplexed. Again, you can't help but bring it up. What is she thinking there?
I'm not sure. Maybe she thought she'd hit her finisher again? But you gotta just go for the pin, because you got countered immediately thanks to that. You gave her time to breathe.
Now she's looking to gain control. A big slap knocks Kimiko back down, though.
Yep. Big suplex.
Now both women they've been going all out since the bell rang, so it's not surprised that even at the 10-minute mark, they're a little tired. Wait a minute, she's going for it again.
Yeah. Another spinning big boot into a fist drop, but still no pin. And now she's getting slapped in the face for her troubles. Ooh.
Drop kick.
Yeah, rolled. I thought that was going to be a schoolboy, but she rolled it through for a drop kick to the face, and now she's got that leg clutched.
Well, she's taking a couple big boots to the face, so that means she knows if Kimiko wants to stay in this match, you've got to slow that down.
Oh, yeah. And she's got this punch rush, mount knuckle arrows right on, into another Shote rush. Oh, but this time Aaliyah is not stunned. Aaliyah attempts to throw her at the ropes. Ooh, but they clash. Another misjudge of distance there, it seems. And now we've got a strike exchange going. Punches versus slaps. Ooh! Unaffected by the lariat and hits a massive slap in return.
Wow.
And then counters the brainbuster, but then that encounter is countered as well. And now some vicious headbutts from Aaliyah.
And this shows you the desperation coming from Aaliyah now as she's going for those headbutts.
Yeah, every time
A KO is a KO.
Yeah, for sure. Every time she gets on the back foot, she starts aiming for those big headbutts. Got her slammed right in the center again. I mean, these big boots, they hurt, but if she's not going to go for the pins after them.
Oh, another huge smack, and then an elbow, and then a sweeping kick.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear. Every second you give Kimiko is just free time for her. Massive running cross chop into some punches for submission. Aaliyah won't tap, though. Body slam of her own, and she's got that arm locked up.
She breaks free. Off the ropes.
Ooh, dodges.
Oh, that was big. Has to resort to some body blows there.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
And Kimiko kicks out again. Huge slap to the face.
And once again, this women's division showing just why it might be the best division in this company.
Jesus, every time Kimiko slaps the shit out of someone like that, it makes me cringe.
But now Kimiko getting crucial moments to recover, but Aaliyah rising up to, oh, maybe not, going in only at the 2.
Yeah, I think Aaliyah is more interested in getting at Kimiko and getting damage, and she's not as privy to the strategy of taking some time to breathe. And a snap suplex.
And the back and forth continuing here.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, an air raid crash.
That could do it. The pin attempt. 1, 2.
And that
3.
does do it. I mean, if, again, we've got to question it every time. She did better than she did before, but not pinning after any of those spinning big boots. It's just not a great look. All right, and here comes Carrie once more. And I got to be honest, it sort of looks like somebody put those ribbons on the side upside down, so we're going to have to fix that later.
Yeah, definitely going to have to talk to the setup crew there. But hey, you know, we're all human.
Yep, and here comes, I mean, glowing Kimura Aiko. Oh, completely out of makeup, it seems.
Got the casual gear here.
Still doing her idol dance.
And of course, as we know, over the last few weeks, we've been watching the women's division go at each other in this vicious Eliminator tournament just for the opportunity to face this woman to see who can become the first ever women's champion.
Indeed. I mean, that's, I think, the second time ever we've seen her entrance.
Yes, this is, I believe, her Ignition debut.
Yeah. She hasn't been here for the past 2 weeks because she got a free vacation along with her guaranteed title shot. I got to agree with that decision, honestly. If the women, after all the women's matches so far tonight, the women main eventing Burnout just seems like a foregone conclusion to me.
Yeah, I would agree with you, not for that stipulation added to the world title, so we'll have to see what happens here in the finals next week.
Yeah, we will. Oh, talking some trash.
Again, we've talked about their history.
Yep. mean, she seems pretty confident. Yeah, it seems this is all we really had, it seems, but the few matches did go long there. But Aiko seems quite confident in herself. All right. And now it's time for the last ranking match of tonight. Coming out with his stablemates, the Honored, will be the man who calls himself the Emperor, Caster Leakton.
Looking to solidify himself at the top of the singles rankings with a victory here tonight.
Indeed. I believe, looking at the rankings, although currently Clint Cassidy is above him, should he win tonight, he will be above Clint Cassidy. Of course, that won't interfere with Clint Cassidy's matches. It seems we're going to have a contract signing next week to guarantee a last man standing main event, or not necessarily main event, but a world title match for the SOW World Heavyweight Championship at Burnout.
And here's a man who's got to be frustrated that he is no longer in the conversation for the World Heavyweight Championship.
No,
so
but
he's pulled some strings, I believe, tonight, though.
Yeah, it is. This is a rankings match tonight, which will matter for the other title. And we do know that tonight's match is a 60-minute time limit, no DQ match, which is very unusual for a ranking.
But Caster apparently allowing Trent Taylor to pick the stipulation for this match because he wants to beat this man at his best.
Indeed.
And immediately going for some strikes here.
Ooh, a guillotine choke 30 seconds in. Ooh, countered by a Boston Crab. And now he's slamming Caster's head right into the mat.
Of course, Caster seemingly unfazed by this, of course.
Yeah, I mean, he is one of our biggest talents, one of our strongest talents, and one of our talents who just, I mean, I've never seen a man who can go non-stop the way Caster can, to the point that the match going longer actually favors him.
For sure, as we saw on episode 1, this is not a man that you want to stay in the ring for 45 minutes with because he just gets stronger.
Yeah, and stronger.
Of course, Trent Taylor will use any method that he can to win, much to your frustration.
Yeah, I don't really like this man, but I guess in this matchup, I can't really bitch about it too much. It is no DQs, so everything's legal. I think, you know, with the clear exception of, like, guns. I've seen plenty of people ask why in no DQ matches they don't just come to the match with, like, a gun and shoot their opponent. I think it's kind of, like, not needed to be stated, but, you know, the IWC just sometimes doesn't quite comprehend certain things very easily.
That's because it's still real to them, damn it.
We got some strikes straight to the face there, but Caster is not concerned. He just immediately scoops him up and slams him down.
Yeah, he left that off and leads into a double knee drop there, which I guess, God, if we title our episodes, this would just be called Knee Drop, because everyone's doing them tonight.
Yeah, we've had almost all of our knee-focused wrestlers here. I mean, most of the wrestlers in SOW use knee pads for a reason. There's only a few that don't. Oh, the prayer head drop, but it does not connect. And he gets an arm trap suplex for his troubles.
And now Caster taking control of this match, working it back down to his pace.
Indeed. I mean, ooh, low blow.
Oh, there, and that's how you kind of keep yourself in the game if you're Trent Taylor.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, we've said it many times. There's another one. Those moves in this match are not illegal.
Well, frowned upon, and I'm sure that Castro has very strong opinions on those moves being used in wrestling in his ring. He has to tolerate them tonight because, again, he agreed to this stipulation, saying that he wants to take out Trent Taylor in his element.
Yeah, indeed. And I've got to say that one thing to keep in mind is just because this match does not have disqualifications does not mean that rope breaks are not still employed. You still must finish the match entirely in the ring. This is not a falls count anywhere match. Just no disqualifications. That also means that countouts in this match are still employed.
Oh, you can hear the pain being inflicted.
Yeah, Trent groaning as his leg is wrenched back there.
And just taking everything he can to...
Oh my god, that suplex attempt countered by some biting.
And that was the only way he could get back into this one. He was definitely losing control and he could feel it.
Yeah. It's not surprising though when you're up against Leakton. And there is the elevated Boston Crab. Doesn't get the tap. Oh my god. Right into an armbar.
Yeah, he is looking to inflict as much damage as possible here. But Trent Taylor can take a beating. We've seen that as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, between him, Clint, and Hermes, it's hard to tell which of the three is really the most punishment, able to take the most punishment. All of them were taking massive beatings in that three-way match. Ooh, these are not smart to do against a man like Caster Leakton.
I would definitely be trying to avoid disrespecting him.
Pissing him off is absolutely not where I'd want to go, and he showed you why just there. A painful slam straight down to the mat.
Of course, you can't forget his stablemates are at ringside. If things do get out of control in this match, they will not abide by that same rule set that Caster inflicted on himself during their match earlier. They will 110% get involved.
Yeah, they have shown in the past when Caster faced off with Ray DeGuerra that they are not afraid to distract and interfere. And I mean, here we go. Right as we're talking about it.
We spoke that one into existence. Not that I think Caster necessarily needed the distraction there. And now it's kind of getting in the way of this submission attempt. But at the same time, he was definitely in the ropes, so I was able to hold on to that a little bit longer.
Yeah, I feel like Al knew what was going to happen there and was planning to just get more damage on Trent Taylor. And a huge slap straight to the face.
Oh my goodness.
Some massive stomps to the chest, too. And there, right back to that leg. Yeah, we hear Trent screaming.
Scream of just agony. I mean, Caster is dealing significant damage here, and Trent Taylor is in trouble.
Yeah, we're seeing the effects of the damage being dealt too, and Trent's timing, it's very off.
Now looking to gain some momentum here, some much needed momentum.
But Caster gets right back up, and here we go again. This has been the story of the match. Trent manages to pull back some advantage, but Caster gets up and moves on like nothing happened.
It's hard not to feel like sometimes you watch Caster wrestle, right? And we kind of said this during his 45-minute match as well. But it just feels like he's playing with his food.
Yeah, and I mean, a man as intimidating and confident as Caster Leakton playing with his food makes sense. I honestly can't blame him. If it was anyone else, I'd say that they need to stop acting so arrogant. But with him, I feel like it's just par for the course. Oh, here we go. Boom! Power bomb.
Uh-oh. Oh my god.
Another!
Oh my god!
Oh, went for a third, but got countered.
Trent Taylor barely keeping himself in this match.
Sweeps the leg straight out and starts slamming the head down into the mat, but like, again, it's rare to see Caster effect. Wait a minute, he's bleeding!
Oh my god.
Trent has drawn blood, I think, for the first time in SOW.
There's no way that he's gonna pull this one out, is there? Oh, we're seeing almost a human side to Caster.
Yeah, I don't. Seeing him draw blood, seeing Caster bleeding is something I never thought I'd see. And he is punishing Trent for it. And yep,
yeah,
that's to be expected. As soon as he started bleeding, he got serious.
Yeah, he locked in a ton of extra torque on that submission move. And now a decisive victory for the Emperor.
Yep. All right, and now it's time for the SOW Ignition Episode 3 Main Event.
It is the second and final semi-final match here for the Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. And here comes a woman who had a very impressive debut. And now is looking to knock off Bea Quinn. And, well, good luck for that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously her first match was a double countout. But following that, she went to the house show, and I mean, I feel bad for Sombra after what happened to her. That said,
I have to feel bad for Maria right now, because here comes that bitch, Bea Quinn.
Yep, this is the woman who is the talk of the town right now. Everybody's watching her, and everybody's waiting to see, is she gonna do exactly what she said?
I have full faith in her. I feel like this match is already decided. I feel like, personally, Bea Quinn is going to be the first women's world champion.
Oh, you've already put your bets that far.
Yes, I have.
While that is, I mean, it's a bold bet to make, but it's not a nearly an impossible one. I personally, I gotta back Kimura. I don't know if Bea will really make it there. I think she has a high opportunity, high likelihood of making it there. But I think even if she does, Aiko will have it.
Well, I will say this, okay? If by some insane chance Bea Quinn isn't the one to get there, no one else on this roster really has a shot at beating Kimura.
I can't disagree. I mean, Aiko's performance in that battle royal, all the punishment she took from every competitor teaming up on her, and yet she pulled it out for a 58.5-minute glowing finale. We really should stop talking about it, because I'll go on about Aiko for the rest of the day if we do.
And I think if Bea watches back this footage, she'll be very upset with you, and that's... you don't want to get on her bad side.
I'm just a commentator. She'll be fine. Big DDT, by the way. This match, starting off with some solid back and forth. And
Maria is someone who can deal a lot of damage very quickly. As we're kind of seeing right here, actually. Oh my god, wait a minute.
Oh my god!
Off of that.
Oh my god, right to the head! And then she kicks the apron! She is showing a heavy level of fierceness right now.
And I don't love that move at all. I think the ref should have done something to get involved there. You got to protect the talent at the end of the day. And Maria is going at Bia Quinn viciously. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is this not a first-time matchup for these two?
This is, in fact, the first time they've ever met. I mean,
And,
Maria has been in Brazil and Mexico her entire career, and Bia Quinn has never wrestled in either of those locations, only wrestling in Japan and Britain before coming to America for SOW.
Now Bia trying to take control of this match. The Mind Games Queen here has to make sure that she doesn't lose full momentum. But again, those strikes from Maria already kind of showing their effect. Because, I mean, again, a true heavyweight brawler in every sense.
Yeah, she is a big woman with a lot of power behind her. I mean, we know that Aaliyah Pope is probably the strongest woman on our roster. Arguably could be Eve Moreau as well, but neither of them stack up in terms of weight class to Maria Ramirez.
Definitely not. And again, the winner of this match will main event next week as we decide the winner of this tournament to see who gets a title shot August 10th live on Twitch.
Yep.
At Burnout.
And the winner of this match, ooh, big super kick. The winner of this match faces Eve Moreau herself, who we were just talking about, who, by the way, was the other competitor in that Battle Royal who went 55 minutes and was originally taken out of the Battle Royal by Bia Quinn and her bitch maker Lariat.
So you know Eve is watching this match closely, almost probably just like me, rooting for Bia to win this match so she can get her hands on her and avenge that loss.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, in this match right now, I'm also rooting for Bia, personally. Not that I think Maria isn't a competent and capable potential champion, but I just want to see that matchup between Bia and Kimiko. I want to see that rivalry come to a head. I feel that match would probably get the most out of Aiko.
Oh, for sure.
Huge step up in Zagiri. I unfortunately talked a little bit over that massive pile driver earlier from Maria. I don't want to let that go without any mention. That was incredible.
For sure. I mean, right now, Maria kind of taking control of this one, to my surprise.
Well, she was a world champion before. Oh, the wake-up taunt.
Wait a minute.
Bitchmaker!
Oh my goodness!
Stomping pinfall!
Oh my god! 2,
and
3.
in 10 minutes, she wins it! Showing who the hashtag bitch, the queen, is.
Let's fucking go.